Hello, Scorpio. I know you waited and waited. Where is she? Where is she? Here I am. Wow, allergies knocked me out. I got to tell you, I had to take a little bit of a break. You can probably hear I sound a little bit nasally. That's the way it is. With a schnoz like this, when it gets too humid or too many allergens, it's a lot of work to overcome. So here I am with you. And I heard as I wrote the word Scorpio, I heard just go for it. You already know. You didn't need this reading. You've already felt it. You've already felt the energy. In a way, you're lucky because the full moon energy is present. The woo, Lionsgate energy. We're still in its, you know, I was going to say reverence. We're still in its, not shadow, it's energy. We're still in its energy. It does wane a bit, but it's still here with us. And it will be magnified, I believe, by the Mercury going retrograde in just a few days, August 11th. So without further ado, here we go for Scorpio. For the month of August, harnessing all of this amazing energy. So right off the bat, I have the King of Air. Now, that is not necessarily you. Maybe you're harnessing that energy, and that's what I feel. It could also be someone who is a Libra, not a Capricorn. Why do I have Capricorn on the mind? A Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. Whoa, a lot of air in this reading here. Let's see. Woo, a lot of talking, a lot of communicating. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Wow. Yeah, when I get those messages like that, like just go for it, just do it. You already know. It's because I should just tell you the story. It's because you've already done the work. You're open to all the possibilities. You are in tune, Scorpio, like you've never been before. And this year, I feel, is the year you're really going to, by the end of this year, 2025, you're really going to be listening to your inner voice and trusting the messages you receive. You're not going to be waiting for YouTube people to come out and say, do this, do that, don't do this. And you should never do that anyway, because sometimes the reading is for, it's a general reading. And if it's not personalized, you could misconstrue something and be waiting for something to happen that wasn't meant for you. So take what resonates, but please, above all, always trust your gut more than anything. Trust that inner voice. Trust the instincts that you've developed so keenly. So this King of Air, like I said, it could be somebody coming into your reading, and this would be someone who is bringing you some information you need, or having great conversations with you about the future. And that's what I feel. It's about you moving forward. He has a team of unicorns behind him, right? So ready to make your wishes come true. And if I didn't see this, I wouldn't believe it. Here is the Nine of Cups. And you're saying, yeah, what does that mean? Well, those of you who read know what that means. It's like your wishes come true, your dreams come true. You have so much to be grateful for. There is, so I feel this king could be a prominent figure in your life, but it could also be you. Okay, you could be harnessing that magnificent energy of the King of Air or the King of Swords, moving forward in your life, making big decisions without hesitation, knowing that you only expect good things to happen. That's what I love. Also, the 10 of Air. So we go from the 9 of Water, the King of Air, 10 of Air, the end of difficult situations. So 10s are endings, new beginnings. And this is about you've already discussed enough. You've been introspective enough. You've looked up all the details. You've figured out all the pros and cons. It's time to let go of the, quandaries and just go with the flow. Just go with the flow and keep moving forward. Things are changing for you in a very, very positive way. This is about all the challenges of the past being just that, of the past. And here is the Six of Air to validate that. The Six of Air is, that's not just a lonely canoe or whatever kind of boat that is, fishing boat, a rowboat. What, it doesn't really matter how you're going to get there, is the message, but you are moving out of the difficult times. So however you get there, whatever the vehicle, maybe you're traveling by plane, by train, by boat, however the journey comes to you. And I feel there is a journey involved with this decision. However it comes about, it will be for the better. Your destination is almost a resolution to all of the angst, issues, problems of the past. So you are not stuck. And if this is how you've been feeling, know that it is over. And I really feel by the 11th, you will finally believe these words. The troubling times, the challenging times, the resisting times, the roadblocks, the disappointments are over. You are moving forward. And here we have the Eight of Cups. You have the desire to move forward. You are looking forward to the move. You've been waiting for this. So why are you hesitating? That's what I'm going to ask you. Why are you hesitating? What's the problem? Are you just overanalyzing? Are you overthinking things? Get very clear. Here is the Ace of Air. Now, this is more validation. Look at all the air signs. So far, 4 air signs here. And so there's been a lot of, you've done enough thinking about it. You've done enough worrying about the future. You're done with all of that now. The 10 of Air is saying the difficult times are over. The new beginning has already started, I feel. You're not waiting for it anymore. It's already in motion. So jump on board, whatever the vehicle is, just jump on board and go for it. Now, the Queen of Earth, Scorpio, is also here. Now, again, this could be a person, or you could be harnessing the energy of the Queen of Earth, because Scorpio is a water sign. Perhaps you have Queen of Earth pentacles somewhere in your astrological chart, so harness the energy of the Queen of Earth, someone who can manage the money, make $10 go as far as hundreds of dollars, making things look good, making things work, getting value for what your efforts are, not just financially or with earthly goods, but even emotionally, really getting value out of your intentions. Oh, I like that. Getting value out of your intentions. So I can see you have had good intentions, but there's been a lot of resistance in the past. But that's just it. It's in the past. So the Queen of Earth is saying, again, don't get so caught up in the process that you forget to enjoy the ride, okay? Trust the journey is unfolding, and make some new friends along the way. I feel that you will be making some new friends. There are new people coming into your life who are bringing you great balance, right? This is the world. So this is the balance physically, mentally, spiritually. Physically, you're feeling better. You're gaining more energy. You're not drained by the end of the week. And some of that, again, I'm going to reiterate this, is when you get stuck in your own thoughts. Okay, that does drain you, Scorpio. So I want you to pay attention to that. Hold on. Oh, almost came unplugged. And know that when you get stuck there, you're the one slowing it down. It's not necessarily Mercury retrograde's fault. Sometimes it's our own fault. We overthink things. We overanalyze. We put conditions on things. Well, that's not, I want a car, but I wanted a blue car and it's a red car. So get out of your own way. Trust the process. It's already begun, and enjoy the ride. I have to say that again. Look at things from all perspectives. The world is bringing you beautiful balance. Enjoy it. The world is giving you the financial means and a lot more stamina than you've had in the past to move forward. Now, here's your last card here in this read, the Chariot. Imagine that, the world, the awakening, and the Chariot. Three major arcana cards in tarot are very high energy. Okay, this is big energy. This isn't just like little decision making things. This is big energy. And I really have to tell you, just trust in the ride. Just trust that you're going in the right direction, because your underlying energy is the Six of Fire, the only fire card that showed up here, and it's the best one. The Six of Fire is victory on all fronts. So wow, that's what I have to say to you. This is good news, is on its way. Public recognition, awards, things working out the way you want. Dream big. Woo! Now, for any of you who may be stuck, I'm going to pull a few life purpose cards. If you have a decision, I feel somebody out there is saying, yeah, but they want to change their career. They're looking to change their career, but they don't know what they want to do. What do you recommend for Scorpio? What is the best recommendation for Scorpio moving forward? And then I'll pull some energy oracle cards for you. But Scorpio, I have to say, that was, of all the readings so far, that was one of the best. It's like you've got an easy road ahead of you. And remember, we're approaching your birthday time, so that will enhance the energy even more. So let go, walk away from any drama, any people that hold you back. And that doesn't mean you leave them in a ditch. It just means you spend less time engaging in conversations. And, I will be saying it more and more frequently, because it keeps coming up with different signs. And I think it would be a benefit to everybody if I made it a blanket statement. When you are engaged in a conversation where someone else is tearing down another person, whether you know them, don't know them, you're involved in the situation, it doesn't matter. You're best to leave that conversation, because any conversation that is supported by the tearing down of another person's character or decision making or place in life, it will just eventually backfire on you. It will tear you down as well. So let go. Study, research, reading, research, education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So if you're not sure about your decisions or what that big change is that you're to make very, very, very soon, know that do some research. Go shadow somebody who has a great job, or read about different careers and what's your passion. Are you working at your passion, or are you working a job and fitting your passion in here or there? That never works. Never works. Take charge of the situation, leadership. So that is the advice for you. Take charge of the situation. You are meant to be your own captain, Scorpio. Well, we all are, I believe, but right now, with the way your energy is moving, you better steer that ship, okay, or that rowboat, whatever kind of boat that is. You can tell I'm not on boats a lot. I babysat in my youth on a cabin cruiser for two young men, two little boys. I call them young men. And I don't remember ever being sick on the boat. But as I got older, wow, that became an issue. I thought I'd share that with you, because that was so important for you to know. Okay, energy for Scorpio. What should Scorpio be on the lookout for? What should they work at to draw in things even quicker or easier? What energy should Scorpio be on the lookout for? Appreciation. Well, from the looks of how your cards came out, I would say gratitude, 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 right? Because the Nine of Cups was your second card. You got victory on all fronts. You received the World card. Those are big accolades from the universe saying, job well done, we're going to make it easy for you. So here you go. Okay. So let's see. What else do you have to say? Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Gratitude also opens up that heart chakra. And if any of you are looking for love, I didn't see much about love, but the communication is whatever you were asking for is coming to you. So know that, okay? Deceit. I feel this isn't someone else. I feel this is for yourself. Don't fool yourself. Okay, like you did in that reading's not for me, or I'm never lucky, or blah blah blah. All those negative things you say to yourself, let them go. Don't trick yourself out of your own good luck. I've done that. I did that for a big portion of my life. Good things were happening and I felt I didn't deserve them, or maybe I let someone else take the prize. No, this is your time, the temple path. I want you to do some meditating, Scorpio. If you're not sure about that big decision that you're just about to make, I want you to take some quiet time to just, breathe in, breathe out, do that simple little breathing exercise and get really quiet and listen. Ask the angels what your next step should be. If that's how unsure you are, just say, what should my next step be? Give me some guidance. If you hear nothing at all, then say, I am open to all the signs. And then go about your day. And little by little, they're always talking to us. They're always guiding us. Little by little, they will help you find your way on the right path, your destined path. Aha, I had to pull one more. Now I know why. A man holding a heart. So I feel that some of you do have questions about love. Well, you're a Scorpio. Of course you do. And I'm going to have to pull some love cards. So someone is either pining away for someone else, or there's an unrequited love out there and you're waiting, you're hoping and praying that he's going to come through. Let's see, or she's going to come through. What does love look? What's the love story for Scorpio for August moving forward? Moving forward from August, what is the love forecast for Scorpio? I know we have victory, we have the world, which is beautiful balance in love, finances, career. Let's see. What is the love forecast for Scorpio? I have to use the red cards, right? Well, underlined is the Six of Swords. Now you've already received that card in the big deck, which is moving forward. The dark clouds are behind you and you're moving forward to a very positive situation. So let's see. Yeah, spend less time thinking about the past, regrets, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Spend less time doing that. Spend more time manifesting, especially now. Yeah, because you're meant to have it all, Scorpio. It's coming. Second card is 10 of Cups. Isn't it funny how you got the 9 of Cups? This is the 10 of Cups. This is happily ever after. You can manifest this as quickly as you want, I feel, right now, because this is victory on all fronts, one of them being the love sector. So let's go. You should be hearing, if you're not in a relationship, you should be hearing something soon. So maybe be more active on social media, maybe get out more, make dates, with your friends. Your buddies, get out there so you're visible and you're talking. Who has a sister? Who has a brother? Who has an uncle? Who has a great grandfather? It depends on how old you are, right? So here we go. 9 of Swords. Yeah. The more time you spend in regret and fear and, I don't want to go through that heartache again, then you'll stay stuck. So make a conscious effort to break out of it. And I feel the Emperor can help you. So why is the Emperor here? Maybe somebody's getting married. In the High Priestess. Yeah. I said great grandfather. So, that's who the Emperor could be. a real strong figure. There's two here, the high priestess and the emperor, I feel are in here energetically to let you know. I feel it's already done. This second card is the 10 of cups, which is your happily ever after. I feel it is already written on the temple of path, who or how you're going to meet and end up. Yeah, you should be hearing something very soon. You should be hearing something very soon. There is an offer coming. If you've been with someone for a long time, this could be the year you make the commitment. I don't want to say get engaged anymore because it's almost like old fashioned, isn't it? People, you don't hear about it anymore. It's like they have a baby, then they might get married, then eventually they buy the ring of their dreams. It's like, do whatever you want. Doesn't matter. As long as there's love, it's good. It's all good. Wow, Scorpio, you know what to do. Now I know why I wrote that. You know what to do. Just do it. It's already playing out with you, with your participation or not. It is already playing out. So remember to give thanks to the divine, and it will happen even faster. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoy these little videos, and I will be going live very soon. As I've been having health issues with my coughing issues and allergies and all of that stuff, and I can't take lots of drugs because I do this work, and it's very difficult. Anyone who does this work knows you can't just pop a pill and feel better. It doesn't work that way. So I've been doing a lot of energy work, and I will gladly share it with you. I will be going live soon. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, share, and make sure you hit that notification bell. So when I go live, you can ask me your personal question and I will answer it live if I can. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great, great August.